tuning into my channel. I'm not going to take long. I'm just going to dive into what we're going to talk about today. And today is why you should swipe past DoorDash. So this is going to definitely just be my opinion. If you feel differently, if you have your own thoughts of why a person should use DoorDash, then feel free to drop your comments in the section below. But I'm just going to go over why I think it's a waste of time. First of all, on DoorDash, it tells you that you can make up to a certain amount of money an hour. I believe it's like $21 an hour, which is false, depending on the area that you're living in. I'm in the Houston area, metropolitan area, and I'm around so many restaurants just where I live. So as soon as something is available, I can hit on it, but they come up $3, $3.25, $5, $7 at the most. And you're having to wait for the orders. Once you get there, you're having to wait for the restaurants to prepare the orders. The orders aren't already fixed for you. And then you're having to deliver it to the location. So that's the drive. So you're wasting at least 30 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. And you've made about, let's be generous and say $10 at the most, saying that they give you a good tip. And it tells you before you even accept it, you have the option to accept it. But if you don't accept it, it goes against your acceptance rate. And when it goes against your acceptance rate, if it's below a certain percentage, then you don't get the higher paying orders sent to you earlier. So why would I accept something that's $3 and it's going to take me 30 to 45 minutes? No, not going to happen. So that in itself is a problem. Then you have to wait until there is a portion that tells you whether or not, I'm sorry, I drew a blank. It has to tell you whether or not it's busy or it's not busy. If they're not busy, then you can't work, or you will have to schedule a shift. And the whole point of me being an independent contractor is because I don't want to have to schedule a shift. I want to work when I want to work. So you either have to drive to a different location, a different area, to be able to work and see what's on the map that is available. Some of the pros is you get to choose if you want to accept something. You can accept it. But again, like I said, if you decline it, then that goes against you. You get to keep 100% of your tips, but that depends on if they do tip you. Another thing is they do have peak pay, but you have to be in the area where you can get the peak pay. And what that means is if there is an extra busy area, they can either give you anywhere between $1 and $3 on top of what you would ordinarily make. And so if you're trying to start your courier business or side hustle, then this isn't going to be the gig for you to make $3K to $6K a month. I DoorDash for 2 days and all I got was $53, and that's not it. On one of the other apps that I talked about previously, and on a few other apps that I've worked with, I've gotten that in 1 gig. So just yesterday, one of the gigs that I was trying to do, I didn't get selected for it, but it was $90 just to deliver groceries. And this in itself is definitely not worth it. It's not worth the wear and tear that you're going to be putting on your car. Although you already know that you're going to be putting wear and tear on it, by the time you put gas in your car trying to fulfill the orders that are $17, because I did have an order yesterday that was $17, I had to drive 31 miles to get to wherever I needed to deliver the package, and there wasn't a tip. The delivery fee was $17 itself. So sometimes you're not even getting tips. So those are my thoughts. If you feel as if it's worth it, then that's definitely your opinion. But another thing is, a lot of you are new to starting the courier business, and you're wanting to do something that is sustainable, something that can possibly help you quit your 9 to 5. And DoorDash just isn't it. And I'm not bashing them. They haven't done anything to me. But I just don't feel like it's worth your time if you're trying to do something more than just get pennies and cents. Now, I will say this. If this is your full-time gig, then it may be worth it. Another thing is if you're saving up a certain amount, say you're trying to save up to $5,000 and you just need this in addition to a full-time job that you're doing, then that in itself, that's fine. This may be for you. But if you aren't working full-time and you're wanting to do this, as a part-time gig, and you're thinking that, oh, I saw that I can make between $3,000 and $7,000 a month, no, this isn't it. So that's all I have to say for now. I'm gonna keep it short and sweet. But as always, if you like what I've said, make sure that you comment below, comment, subscribe, and make sure you like this video. That's all. Until the next video, thank you for tuning in.